This is the computer lab. I remember spending a couple of hours in here. So pretty much this week I decided to meet up my friend Bao. And he wasn't just any Asian kid. He was one of my best friends during university. And he's one of the reasons, believe it or not, that I still make videos to this day. So standing here, does this remind you of anything? This reminds me of the class presentations that like the random classes would have.
Really?
Paper here, and I'll be like,
anxiety.
I'll be like today.
That is so.
Or like remember our class presentations where we like stand here and then the PowerPoint here, and then we all take turns just reading off the PowerPoint.
I think one of the funniest things was during a final exam, the TA he brought down the projection, and I don't know why. He should realize, but he brought down the projector right, and he took out the Sharpie.
Yeah, and he wrote his permanent marker.
Yeah.
It's been freaking 5 years to be back up. Oh, they have a TV now. That's a different.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
Oh,
So the profs can cheat.
Yeah.
So they can even reduce their work even more. And I remember like setting up here, like the profs would come here with their little thing.
Yeah.
This is a team room where you study. We'll just stay in here until someone kicks us out. I remember studying in here a couple times too.
This one?
Yeah, for an exam. Just backtrack just a little bit. I was in the third year of going to this university. I was miserable, and I remember having a sit down with him. And I talked about, I wanted to do this video thing. I have aspirations to do this YouTube thing. I know I can do it. And his response, well, he let me be me. He gave me the permission to do the things that I wanted to do. I remember so vividly him saying, Peter, go do this passion of yours. Go do this thing that you always talk about every damn time, every day that I see you. Because you know what? School is always going to be there. But you know what isn't? Your hopes, your dreams, that passion at this time and age. And you don't want to look back and be like, I wish.
It's pretty easy right now, but...
Is that what you're into though? Is that like your passion?
That's the thing, though.
Do you want to be a developer?
That's the thing, though. Like, I don't know if I like the actual programming, but like, what programming leads to, like, once you learn how to program, you can create all these things, and you can even be more independent. Like, when you get a job, right?
You can get a job anywhere.
Yeah, you can be like more of a contractor. You can decide like what hours you want to work and like what you want to do, and like you can even start your own business.
You can work freelance like around the world.
Yeah, exactly. So like you can have. There's a lot of options.
But like, you can go like a boot camp though. You've seen those? Like a 1 month boot camp?
I know, but then it's scary.
By like, there's a couple companies in Vancouver, like even online. You take it for a month and you learn like you're a full stack developer. You know your Java, you know this and that.
It's a lot of pressure though, dude. Because like, let's say I spend $3,000 for a boot camp, and then
I was like, how fast 5 years go?
Oh my God.
I miss the days where life was simple. You just go to lecture.
Yeah.
You just worry about the cute girl in the class you want to hit on.
No.
Remember Pumpkinhead?
Oh, yeah. I still have her on Facebook.
If you don't, we live in an age where it's like,
that's the thing,
there's
though.
so many more options.
Like when you start out, it's like you want to do well, but then when you don't do well immediately, it's your morale is just like, what am I doing with my life?
It's like everyone's in the same rat race in university.
Yeah.
Where it's like after university, we see who the real winners are. Right? Because everyone's just in there in the system.
Yeah. But I think the thing people don't talk about with like in terms of university and school is not only the degree, but like the connections you make and network.
That's who you
like,
know.
Yeah, how you socialize. Like, I mean, if you're
so many people are like, I'm gonna stick to myself, get your grades, and then crap.
But like, you can't do that though.
Before it was empty. Or maybe because we always came during like final season. And like, the good thing is that we're both Asian, so it looks like we're still in uni doing like some film project or something. Yeah. Like we still go here, even though I'm like really old now and I know what the real world is like. And they don't know the real world. You might think I'm anti-school, or I hate this university, I hate this place. But I'm not that. I'm all about being you, putting yourself in the best position to win, and being true to yourself. And this is my recollection of thoughts and bows when we were going through university, because I felt like it wasn't for me. I remember I used to take naps over there, like hardcore naps. If I had like a 4-hour break, I'd just go in the corner there and just pass the hell out. I'm like, looking back now, I'm like, I could have done like YouTube on the side. I could have like done so much hustles, but nope, just fall asleep and be super sleep deprived. Yes, the Asian guy. Like I remember falling asleep in classes, man. It's such, like, looking back, I would have not gone through it or done with it. It didn't really, it made me for sure know that it wasn't for me. But that was like my tidbit from it. Here's like, I'm glad that it's over. No, because it's muscle memory. We've done it so many times. You're like, ugh. Oh, we should travel for these guys to see a lecture hall, like the big one, the Image Theater. I want to see, that's pretty poppin'. Just walk in the back, in the back. Oh, I'm late, sorry. Sorry. You know, there's always that one guy that's like hella late.
But then you walk in with a camera.
Be all incognito. The one thing I did like about this campus is that you didn't have to deal with all the bus, like 145 and all that. It was like right by the SkyTrain. Yeah. And everything in this campus is newer. Where the hell am I? I've never been down this. I know that university is for some people, and it's a great environment to splurge and test out and try new things and figure out who you really are. But for me, looking back, it wasn't for me. And I felt like I was truly starting to conform to the people and the environment that I was in. And here's my thoughts, collections, and what I felt, or it was felt like, to go to this university in Vancouver.
In other words, you're seeing here an aspect of global.
So how do you feel?
Feels weird. Feels really weird.
It's like we never left.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a bubble, a dangerous bubble.
How come?
Some people never like escape it. They just go to years of school.
I don't know. I feel like in a way, some people are always students, and that's a good thing because I mean, they're always trying to expand their knowledge and their perspective. And
But then it's all about the money.
I don't know. What if they have like a lot of money and they just want to learn?
Then good for them.
But
that's not the real case for most people, I would say.
Yeah.
Like the guy I'm working with right now, he went to SFU, his second degree.
Yeah.
And then he's like $1,000 in debt now. And he works with me now. Yes, on one side there's that comment of like school, but there's also the other argument. And I think the other argument is more powerful. There's much more people in that perspective.
Yeah. That, like I said, right? It's not about the degree. It's like what you learn.
Take away from it.
Yeah. You know, like.
But nowadays you can just do it through DMs.
That's true.
On the real. And this is the SFU Bookstore, where I spent thousands of dollars. Thousands. How many thousands? Too many thousands.